everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? It's Jenny J 1911, just in case, somebody's watching this video sometime down the road and they're like, who is this woman? Jenny J 1911. So, all right. So, first of all, it's good to see my members. Give them a shout out, MCF and Cowboy Jeff, who changed his name. I don't know why, but so we've got them in the house tonight. We have Affordable Armory is here. He's already chastising Jeff for being absent Friday night and choosing a music festival over a date night, a Friday night date night. Unbelievable. And Stephen Hall is here. Good to see you, Stephen. Critter is here. Critter's melting. I'm melting. Uh-oh, poor Critter. Critter, you're not wearing like a little pointy hat, are you? So anyway, it's good to see everybody here. Looks like Jeff got his front row seat back tonight. So thank goodness for that, because boy, oh boy, we were worried about my A++ student not being here. Everybody was worried. So you're probably not a bad date. You're probably going to the music festival with somebody that needed you to go with them. So you're a good person. So Affordable Armory, you had to restart your live feed. Yeah, that's weird. Who knows? I've noticed I've had quite a few comments from people saying that they are having some issues with YouTube notifying them that I have a live scheduled, or that a new video's been posted, or whatever. So I don't know what to tell you. All I can say is that you're not alone if you're having these issues. I've heard it from quite a few of my subscribers. And I've also noticed that depending on where I look, so as a YouTube creator or somebody with a YouTube channel, I have two different places where I can look at my YouTube stuff. So one is on my YouTube account. The other is in my YouTube studio. So if I'm looking in my YouTube studio, my subscriber count is different than it is in just my regular YouTube account. And I'm not sure why. So that's kind of weird. You would think that YouTube would, have those numbers match. I'm not really sure why. It seems to be there's a lag time for YouTube updating stuff. I don't know. So just, I guess, just be patient and, check back often. Just know that, I will frequently have, most Tuesday nights, I have my Tuesday night live, and then often I have my Friday night date night. So, just kind of keep those two nights in mind and be on the lookout. As for videos getting pushed out, I don't know what to tell you. I guess just keep checking back frequently. So Drew Bradley's in the house. Hello, good to see you, Drew. And Wiley Thompson is here. And Bending Ballistics is here. What happened to my page? What page are you talking about, Bending Ballistics? I'm not really sure. As far as I know, nothing's happened to any of my pages, but if it has, I'd like to hear about it because I am unaware. So first things first, I don't know. I wanted to give a little update. I mentioned last Friday night Gun Stop Reloading Supplies in Minnetonka, Minnesota. And some of you said that you are from Minnesota, or that you've patronized the Gun Stop Reloading Supplies store. They seem to be really great to work with. They are they're really great business, and we're actually receiving a very special shipment from them, 3 boxes, and I cannot wait to do an unpacking video to show you what I'm getting from there. It's so exciting. It's so exciting. It's coming by UPS, and It should be here by the end of the week. So I will be doing a video to show you all what I am getting from there. I'm just so excited. So that'll be fun. It's going to be like Christmas in the Jenny J 1911 house. And that'll be super cool. So yeah, so anyway, if you haven't checked them out, go check out their website, gunstop.com, www.gunstop.com. They have lots of stuff. They carry all kinds of presses. They have Mark 7s, they have Lyman, they have Dillon, they have Hornady, like everything. They have all kinds of things on there. They have components. They just all sorts of things. So make sure you go check them out, see what they have to offer. Yes, Affordable Armory, absolutely Christmas in July. It feels like July. Anyway, I know it's actually only June, but it feels like July. So for sure. Bending Ballistics, I joined in when you were talking about YouTube. Oh no, they didn't do anything with my channel. Just that some people are not getting notifications for when videos come out or whatever. So bummer there, but I'm just telling everybody, just keep checking back. Cowboy Jeff says home screen shows upcoming events. That's good. Yeah, that's where it should be. I think people just aren't getting notified when I post something or when I, have something go out. So, Chris 338, good to see you. Thanks for being here. What happened to Xmas for August birthdays? I wonder, Jeff. I mean, well, here's how I see it. Okay, so I'm going to have Christmas in June and then my birthday in August. So that's fine, right? So yay. So let's see here. Let's talk about the drawing real quick. I know you all know about it. I'm just going to tell you again, make sure you're letting people know. My sub count's going up. I mean, I know I have to be patient, but I'm so excited. I want to be able to have this drawing, and 5,000 subscribers seems so far away for me right now. And so any chance you have, I actually have had a couple people, I was super impressed, like Jesse Be Outdoors. I don't know if you guys have seen his channel. Probably most of you have. He actually like reposted about my subscriber drawing on his YouTube. So that was pretty cool. Or did he put on Instagram? I don't remember where I saw it, but I saw that he had posted it. So little things like that can absolutely help get the ball rolling and make sure that, we get to 5,000, because I know you all have your names in the hat too. So I know you guys want to be able to get that drawing going, and, I'm super excited for that. Critter says that Christmas in August means you watch the Christmas Story and you'll shoot your eye out. Critter, don't tell the anti-gun people that, because they'll think you're being serious. We all know you're not. And I'm telling you what, if I was going to shoot my eye out, I would have done it a long time ago, but I haven't. So I don't think we have to worry about it. Affordable Armory says, I can't wait to give him that press. That's right, Affordable Armory. It should be 1 in 5,000 chance that you're gonna get that press. So woohoo. Cowboy Jeff is gonna get invited over for the reloading party, because is Cowboy Jeff assuming he's gonna get the press? I don't know. Critter shot his tooth out as a kid. Well, that's Critter. I don't know if I'd be advertising that. How in the world do you shoot your tooth out? I'm guessing maybe the butt of a stock hit you in the mouth. I don't know. That's going to be, I think we just need to coin the phrase right now, Critter Classic, right? Because who has better stories and comments than Critter 9A? always has a Critter classic to throw out there. By the way, Critter, did you let your dog out before this live started? I am going to keep this strictly to an hour tonight because I have to go to bed tonight. I'm exhausted. I've had some super busy last few days. And I've been getting up at 4 every morning. Don't ask, but 4 o'clock comes pretty early in the morning. So yeah, this teacher is not sleeping in this summer. So yeah, we'll talk about that later. Stephen Hall says he shot his younger brother with a BB gun. Oh, how nice. That sounds like some very good sibling camaraderie there. And I'm sure your younger brother never let you forget it either, Stephen. Cowboy Jeff is assuming he's going to be invited to the winners for a reloading party. Well, Cowboy Jeff, what happens if you're the winner? You going to invite yourself to your own party? I mean, that would be kind of sad. Well, you can invite me to the party. I'll come to your party. And, we can just reload for all. Woohoo! I am going to be very busy reloading 9s and 45s, like super busy because, well, I can't tell you why. You'll have to watch for the video of my unboxing Christmas in June video that will be coming out probably this weekend. So you'll just have to wait and see. Norman Mallory, hey, good to see you. I'm so glad you're here. Let's see. Benny Ballistic says affordable. If I win it, I'll give to you the red presses. Benny Ballistics, you want to get rid of your red presses? Your poor red presses will be so sad. Let's see. Jeff, I won't suggest anything for this live, but I've heard that you plan on 2.5-hour date night lives. Well, you know what, Cowboy Jeff? Maybe here's what we need to do. Okay. What about a members only 2.5-hour live? I mean, it could happen, right? So, because I know that's one of the options is to have like members only stuff. So that would actually be something I think we could do. And, I don't know, we could like eat a meal together, have some ice cream, do some reloading, just have a lovely old time. So, all right. So anyway, yeah, just go ahead and make sure you share the channel, hit the like button on this video right now. Anything we can do to get some more action. I would really love to be able to have 2,000. I'm so close to the 2,000 subscriber mark right now. It'd be really cool just to get to that this weekend. So, so I wanted to turn the talk a little bit to some Second Amendment stuff. And my computer, I've got 2 computers open right now, and one of my computers is yelling at me. It's popping up a bunch of notifications because I haven't used it in a while. And of course, all of a sudden it's deciding, oh, hey, hi, Jenny J's here. Let's tell her about all the stuff she's missed. So one article that I read tonight was on Fox News. And it says the governor of Rhode Island to sign 3 gun control bills. First of all, do any of you live in Rhode Island? I know that Brian's Custom Canvas is an East Coaster. I'm not sure. He's not here tonight. It doesn't look like. So I don't know. Like, I'm just kind of curious, especially if there's anybody that lives in Rhode Island. But anyway, it says that he's signing 3 firearms bills into law Tuesday, including a ban on magazines that hold more than 10 rounds. The lovely 10 rounds is the magic number. Nobody will commit any crimes if they're using a magazine that is less than 10 rounds. Sure. Okay, makes a lot of sense. In addition to banning large capacity gun magazines, it will also raise the state's minimum age for buying rifles and shotguns from 18 to 21 and prohibit loaded rifles and shotguns from being carried in public. It says current state law already bars the sale or possession of handguns to people under 21. So there's that. Just kind of curious. Hey, Reese, good to see you. You're not so late. It's okay, really. I mean, we're only 15 minutes into the live, so you're good. You're good, man. So Affordable Armory is telling Reese to do 50 push-ups. You know, I have never been able to do that. I tried once to get some students to do push-ups. They were pretty squirrely. That student actually, one of those students is actually like logged in before to this live, and I'm just kind of curious if they remember this, but I did try to get some students to do push-ups one time because I thought, you know what, they're so squirrely, they need to get some energy out. So I told them to do push-ups and they refused. I don't understand it. Oh well. I mean, nothing wrong with doing some push-ups, right? So yeah, that's kind of weird, but all right. So the other article I saw tonight was just posted. I'm gonna go back to it here. Just posted recently. It is, well, I don't know where it went now. I seem to have lost it. But anyway, they were talking about today. Let me look it up because I know I saw it on, where else would I see it? But on Fox News, probably. So anyway, yeah, there's big happenings today, of course. People trying to, the Senate trying to, we've got our bipartisan group that is deciding to work on this bill. And actually, speaking of that, I thought this was funnier. There is an opinion piece on CNN that says there's no way to fix the Second Amendment. Let's just get rid of it. Okay. So it says, who says history doesn't repeat itself? It sure does when it comes to the aftermath of mass shootings. This was written by Bill Press, who is a former co-host of CNN's Crossfire and host of the Bill Press Pod. So he's pretty sure that we should just get rid of the Second Amendment. Says no matter what they come up with, chances are slim that there will be 10 Republicans willing to override the filibuster. And that anything they agree on will probably just nibble around the edges of the gun issue. Well, that's if there is a gun issue. So yeah. So drop your thoughts over there, because getting rid of the Second Amendment, it's funny, right? It's hilarious, the suggestion. Reese, yes, my students were slackers. That's true. Hello, it's me. Good to see you. You're not late. You're fashionably late. It's not the same thing. So I just appreciate you being here. Cowboy Jeff says maybe farm kids don't need a workout. That's true. These were not farm kids, though, so I think they probably needed a workout. Hipparchus is here. Good to see you. I'm so glad you're here. Exactly, Reese. There is no gun issue. There's a people issue. Right there. You hit it on the nose, buddy. Yeah, I would agree with that. I was talking to somebody today, and of course, this is a gun person, and he was saying it's just really scary how people they're not informed anymore. They're not informed and they just follow the mass. And it's true, they follow the masses and they just don't think for themselves. And I said, my response to that was, here's what I think is funny. I think it's funny that it's going to be these same people who are asking me to defend them when the what hits the fan. And they're going to want people like us defending them and keeping them safe. So then what do you do? I mean, of course, I would do it. I know all of you would do it. So, yes, Cowboy Jeff, like you said, legal law abiding Americans are never committing crimes. And that's true. That's who gun control is going to hurt. It's going to hurt the legal law abiding citizens. And that's you and me, the people who lock up their guns, the people who are very conscientious about, where they carry their gun, how they carry their gun. That's who it's going to hurt. And it's not going to hurt the people who don't care, because what are they going to say? Are they going to say, oh, I was going to commit this crime. I was going to go out and shoot some people, but, oh, I forgot. There is that gun control thing now. So yeah, I just won't. I mean, if they're going to hurt somebody, they're going to hurt somebody. It doesn't matter what they use. It doesn't matter. They're going to use a knife or a car or some explosives. I mean, it's just, I don't understand. Why more people can't get this through their head. But I also was talking to another person today, another gun person, who told me that he used to be an anti-gunner. And it made me really wonder. That's the second person now that has actually, in the last less than a week, that I've heard say, I used to be anti-gun and now I am not. And so what causes that mind shift, and how can we, as supporters of the Second Amendment and supporters of people being informed properly and correctly, how can we facilitate that mind shift? What can we do to help facilitate that or encourage that? So, what do you guys suggest? How can we put our heads together and actually get people to have this mind shift? Let's see. C. Lemansky. So what do we do about the people? We will have to come up with something, or the left will keep going after guns. Yes, exactly. Where and how do we draw the line? Where and how do we stop this? Where do we say, or how do we say, or when do we say enough? Enough is enough. We are not going to take this. I mean, how do we do that? When do we do it? Stephen Hall, they don't care. All they want is the legal rights to guns gone. Yes, that's true. They don't care. And, it's really sad that they don't care, because I don't know. It just seems like you never know what life is going to throw in your path. Yes. And how do they know that life's not going to throw something in their path that makes them need that defense? Yeah, Benning Ballistics. I love that comment. Media does a good job of pushing on agenda left wing, right wing, and agenda of left wing, right wing. It's all propaganda, and as Americans, we fall for it every time. That's true. Yeah, and that's the thing. The media wants us to butt heads, right? They want us to disagree. What sells news? People being happy and peaceful doesn't sell news, does it? Not at all. What sells news? Fighting, having, all kinds of negative things. That's what people buy. They buy into the negative things. That's what they want to see. So Reese, re-education camps. Good suggestion. I don't know how we would go about that, but Hipparchus says sugar was once a main ingredient for early rocket fuels. Probably try to ban that too. No, not my sugar. Oh man, Kent Owens. Hey, good to see you. I'm so glad you're here. And Kent Owens, that's hilarious. Kent Owens thinks I'm a lady. Aw, so sweet. Cowboy Jeff, anti-2A people also have no problem with the idea of beating someone with a golf club or bat, and that is way more crazy violence than firearms. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Does anybody remember who was the woman that ran over her ex with a car? Remember that? Gosh, I want to say that was what, 20 years ago? Longer than that. Actually, I think I was a teenager, maybe. Yeah, Reese, I was talking about driving re-education camps. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. You know what I think about those drivers, that is. Stephen Hall, the red wave is coming in November. Well, we can only hope, right? The BS detectors train hard, Reese says. Yeah, very true. HK Guitar, good to see you tonight. Greetings to you. Brian's Custom Canvas. Hey, we were just mentioning you, so good to see you. Brian's Custom Canvas. I think you might be one of our Soul East Coasters, and so we were talking about the new law, or what were they saying in Connecticut that they wanted to pass. Let's see if I can pull it back up again. Now it's too much work. I'm not going to even bother. But anyway, so I wanted to tell you guys a funny story. We'll shift to a little bit lighter note here. I thought this story was really cute. So we were out at Gateway Gun Club on Saturday, because Sunday was Father's Day. We were out there on Saturday, and we were helping with a CCW class. And I'm kind of surprised that Dennis isn't here tonight. Shout out to Dennis if he's actually out there and just silently watching and not commenting, because that's what he usually does. So anyway, we were helping with a CCW class. We were helping Dennis with that, my husband and I. And so we had a break from the class. And so I was talking to somebody else in the gun club. I was over on the trap and skeet side talking to somebody. And my husband was over by the pistol range, which is the indoor range. And I come out of the office where I was talking to somebody, and I went out toward the pistol range, and I see my husband talking to this lady, and he's smiling, like, he kind of looked at me and he smiled. And so I went over and I was like, hey, what's going on? And he said, this lady watches your YouTube channel. And I was like, what? And so I talked to her, and she was like, I saw you over there earlier, and I was afraid to talk to you. I was so nervous. I didn't know what to say, but I kept thinking, I'm sure that's her. I'm sure that's her. And she was like, I watch your videos all the time. And I knew it had to be you. And then I just started dying laughing, because she goes, I've got the nervous sweats now. And she started like fanning her armpits. And it was just the most adorable thing ever. And so, I was pretty impressed, because, first of all, it was a female. We don't have a whole lot of females show up on our live streams, but we do have some female viewers. And I just thought that was really cool that, she was there, and She was so excited to see me. It was so cute. So hopefully, we're going to be doing a Jenny J meet and greet out there in the next couple of months. And so hopefully she'll come back out and be like my one lone fan that comes out and meets and greets me. So, but we had a lot of fun that day helping with the CCW class. And it's always so cool to be able to get to teach the people in the class. And there were three of us. There were three instructors. And so we had 17 people in the class. And we actually talked about reloading a little bit. That's not part of the, CCW curriculum, but we talked about reloading, and it's always just kind of nice to talk about that kind of stuff so that people really understand how a cartridge is built. And, people mistakenly just call a cartridge a bullet all the time. And so we always kind of like to, educate people and tell them, exactly what all the components are and how they work. And so we talked about that. We talked about gun safety, all the normal stuff. And then my favorite part is getting to take them out to the range and test them. And it's always so much fun because, we have a lot of people, and I don't understand this because this wasn't me. Like, I had shot guns before I ever went and took my CCW class, but we have a lot of people who go out there and never have even held a gun before. And so they take these classes with zero gun experience, and it's always, and then of course there are people who have been shooting guns all their lives too. But it's, I think, really rewarding, especially for me, because I kind of try to focus mostly on the females in the class, and there are always at least 50% of them are female. And I try to focus most on them because, usually they're the ones that haven't ever shot before. And I've had some that are just plain scared of their guns, even. They're scared to shoot it. A lot of them don't even have their own gun yet. And they're just renting one from the range or borrowing one. And, they don't have the first clue about how any of it works or how to do it. So that's always fun for me. And we had one lady that went out there this last weekend. She had only shot one other time in her life. She said she shot before she had a baby, which had been years ago. And then she hadn't shot since. And so she gets out there, and I tell you what, her grouping was like that in the target, right in the center. I mean, she hit that bullseye every single time, just bam, 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 bam. I couldn't believe it. I mean, it was just, I was watching her like, just in awe because she shot really, really well. But I also had, I had two college students who decided to take the class together, and they were both, pretty nervous about doing it. And so I helped them, and they got through their test. They passed their test, and then they left. They walked out of the range, and they had so much fun. They actually went and rented the same gun that they had used for their test. They went and rented it again, bought some more ammo, and came out and just shot for probably another 45 minutes. And, it was cute because there's a window between the range and like the outer area, I guess the viewing area. And so they would come over, and it was really cute because in class we had talked about squib loads, and and so they came over and they knocked on the window. I was standing outside the window, and they knocked on the window, and they're like, the one girl, she goes, and she waves me in. And so I put my eyes and my ears on, and I go out there, and the other girl is standing in the booth like this with, the gun up, and she's just standing there, just like a statue, standing, pointing the gun down range, not taking her hands off of it, just standing there and holding it. And the first girl that called me out, she goes, I think we might have one of those things that you talked about in class. So we've been holding the gun for 30 seconds. And I said, oh, a squib load? She said, yeah, that's it. And it was just so cute. And so I took the gun and, dropped the magazine, racked the slide open, emptied it. It was just a, an empty case that hadn't ejected, but it was just it was so cute. And I love the fact that they had listened that that closely. And so they were gonna put every safeguard into play, because they were like, we weren't gonna take any chances. You told us 30 seconds to hold that gun pointed downrange for 30 seconds. So they did it. It was so cute. I was so proud of them. But yeah, the fact that they came back in and they had so much fun shooting. And I said, well, girls, now you have to go, actually buy your own gun. And so they went over to the gun counter and they were looking at guns, and they were just, they were very, they were like, yeah, we're going to come out. We're going to start. No, Reese, it wasn't a squib. So, but they were going to come out and shoot more frequently. And I was like, this, ladies and gentlemen, is what it's about, right? Getting those people who have never shot before to be like, oh my gosh, this is so much fun. And we're going to be safe about it. We're going to come out. We're going to do it the right way. And yeah, it's just really, really cool to see that. Had another girl and her husband. I helped the girl, and my husband helped her husband. They did their test, and she had some trap shooting experience, but she had never shot pistol before. And so she was being very, very diligent about that. It took a little while to get through her test, and she finished and passed, of course, but she was being very diligent about it. And I thought it was great that she had moved beyond. She had shot trap in high school, and which I don't know how old she was, but I would guess she was probably, I don't know, 30. Or approaching it. And so she hadn't shot for a while. So it was cool when you see people come out and get back into that. And then she and her husband actually spent a very, very long time at the gun counter, going through every gun and trying to pick a gun. I actually let her use my Hellcat Pro for her test. And so she came back out to the range, back into the range where I was helping test somebody else. And she came back out, she put her eyes and her ears on, came out, and she said, hey, what was that gun you had me shoot? And so I told her the Hellcat Pro. So she pulled it up on her phone and she was like, is this it? And I said, yeah. So she must have liked it if she was looking at getting one of them. So I thought that was kind of cool too. It's fun to be able to help people and just, I don't know, just see them kind of grow with that. So Cowboy Jeff says, celebrity lifestyle. Sure. So let's see. Reese, I had the same feeling at NRA. Didn't want to seem too fanboyish. Oh, you did not seem too fanboyish. Not at all. No, it was cool. Cause I mean, you seemed really chill. And I thought, oh, obviously you were there to see all the other cool stuff, but it was just a bonus that I got the privilege of meeting you. And, hopefully this becomes a thing. Like, there'll be more and more of you that I get to meet. I I was watching Hickok 45 video the other day, I think Sunday, because it was the Sunday shoot around, and he was apparently going to do a meet and greet in Sevierville, Tennessee. Which, if you guys don't know where Sevierville is at, most of you probably do, but it's next to Pigeon Forge. So anyway, he was going to do a meet and greet there. And so he had recorded his Sunday shoot around before the meet and greet. But he said, by the time this airs, I will have already done the meet and greet. So he said, some of you may think that you've met me, but I just don't know that I've met you already. So I thought that was pretty funny. And I thought, how cool would it be to get to meet the people that are watching you and supporting you? I was talking to a friend of mine today, and I was telling her that, I told her about the lady at the range this last weekend, and she said, that must be really weird to meet people like that. And I said, no, it's not. It's just, it's so new enough to me that it's surprising. Because I don't know who's watching me, like I just make this video like right now. I'm talking to myself and I can't see any of you. You all can see me, but I can't see any of you. So I don't know. I don't really get the sense that there are people there. It's, I think even more so with my videos that I put out, I don't ever get the sense that there are people there. It's just I'm making a video and I'm posting it. And that's it. That's the end of it. So then when I hear people say that they've watched one of my videos or something, then it's like, oh, yeah, that's right. I guess you can see that. So yeah, it's just really, it's still new. It's still new to me. So Cowboy Jeff says, I will offer people to try out or shoot mine. Most are intimidated to take a different gun. Yeah, it's very true. And I feel like, obviously, unless they really wanted to, I probably wouldn't let them shoot like my 45. I don't even know if I would let them shoot any of our 357s or 38 specials, because I don't know, it just seems like, especially for a new shooter, you probably tend to go on a little bit lighter side. But we did actually have two ladies in the CCW class who were corrections officers. And one of them said, oh yeah, we had one of our revolvers out there. We had our 686-4 out there. And so she hadn't shot a revolver before. And she was like, I'd kind of be interested in shooting that. So after she took her test, we took her back out and we let her shoot the revolver. And, we have it loaded just for playing at the range. And so we load 38 specials fairly light. And the 686-4 is a nice weighty gun. It's a 6-inch barrel. So it's nice and heavy. And when you have those light loads, it just shoots like butter. It's just so soft and so smooth. And she loved it. She was like, I never thought I would be a revolver person, but she was like, I love this revolver. So who knows? We may have made a revolver fan out of her. So that's pretty cool too. Reese, I heard Hickok 45 was at NRA. Yes, he was. I actually saw a video where he talked about having been there, but I never saw him. I didn't run into him. So I kind of kept my eyes out, and especially because he's like 8 feet tall, I thought I would have seen him somewhere, but I don't know. I guess we were kind of doing our own thing too, and we were staying pretty busy. And so I don't know. I don't know if we would have really seen him. There were so many people there anyways. So Cowboy Jeff, very cool to meet up. J Crew, give Jenny J your address and she will come over and visit us. Oh gosh, Cowboy Jeff. Well, um, uh, um, so how about them Cubs? No, it would honestly, it'd be really cool to meet as many people as I can. And, here's what I say. Here's what I say you all should do. Now, I know SHOT Show is a little bit harder to get into. You have to be in the industry, I guess. So I know that that's a little bit harder to get into, but I think we should all plan, make a date, and we will have a Jenny J gathering meet and greet thing at NRA next summer, next Memorial Day weekend. It's going to be in Indy. Indy's closer for me, so that's pretty cool. And I used to live in Indiana, so I was only an hour north of Indy. Now I'm about 4 hours away from Indy. But there you go. So if you all start saving your pennies now, you can start your Meet Jenny J at NRA fund. See, it rhymes. It's meant to be. It rhymes. Start your fund now, and then you can, we can have some kind of, meet and greet gathering thing. I won't even charge you for it. I'll let you come and meet me for free. How's that sound? There will be no entry fee for you. And, it'll just be, we'll have a heyday. It'll be a great time. We could get a group picture. That'd be super cool. That could be my new wallpaper or my banner on my YouTube channel. That'd be fun. Affordable Armory said, it's the best feeling. I once ran into a viewer at my local gun shop. He told me he bought a particular gun because of a video I made. Yes. Isn't that so much fun? It's so cool when you realize that you have impacted somebody positively. And, we just never, ever know. And that's something I learned from teaching. You just never know who you're going to impact. And it just kind of seems like people are put in our paths, I don't know, for a reason. And we, sometimes we just never know why. But, I think there's a big thing to be said for everything happens for a reason, right? So, yeah. So it'd be really cool to meet as many people as I could. And, you never know how you guys have impacted me too, because I wouldn't be sitting here doing this right now if it wasn't for all of you guys. The fact that, I have had some of you on here from almost day one. Now, like I said before, my husband was the very first person that subscribed to my channel, but some of you have been with me from 1 or 2 weeks in, and that's just incredible. Very, very incredible. Stephen Hall. Yes, I do already have your address. That's right. But I hear Utah is really hot and busy right now. You told me last week that people can't drive for crap there. So I don't know if I want to, maybe I can get Ubered around Utah. I don't know. Roland 1911. Awesome to see you. Of course, since you have 1911 in your name, it's a special treat for you to be here, because you all should everybody could change their name to 1911. So it'd be Reese 1911, Cowboy Jeff 1911, Affordable Armory 1911, Stephen Hall 1911, Critter 9A 1911. That's kind of a mouthful, but we could handle it. So just think how cool that would be. You can't say you're the J Crew until you've changed your name to something 1911, right? But Roland, anyway, no, you didn't miss anything. Just me blathering on and talking about all kinds of random things. So, So let's see. Reese says, I gladly let others shoot any of my weapons. Other people pull the trigger on a Canic sometime. Canic triggers rock. You know what? My friend Dennis says the same thing. And, I have to say, he has a Canic. And I've told you guys before how he's like a kid at Christmas. Every time he gets a new gun, he's like, you got to shoot this. You got to shoot this. You got to shoot this. And so he has a Canic. And one time we went out to the range and he said, you got to shoot my Canic. And first of all, we were so impressed when we opened that box up and there were so many goodies in there. I mean, even the little repair kit that looks like a little gun, right? Like, how cute is that? How cute is that? But the different grips that they include and all the magazines and just all the stuff that they have in there, really impressive. And then we went out and we shot it and we were like, yeah, this Canic is actually pretty nice. So yeah, we really enjoyed shooting it. And, I think I'd like to try a few different types of Canics and just see how they all perform. So, Critter, if he can find 3,000 large primers, I'll reload some 45 ACPs. Critter, why do you need 3,000? I mean, what about like 1,000 or even just 300? You can load 45 ACPs without having 3,000 of them. But Critter, shootingbot.com, just see if it works. I mean, I don't know. We've been still getting a lot of notifications from shootingbot.com with primers. That's really the only thing we're signed up to get notifications for is primers. We don't have any issue at all getting any of the other components. So, really, primers is all we've been looking for, but they're always popping up. So, if you can't find them at one of your local places, give it a try. Give it a try. Let's see. Cowboy Jeff says, I have some expensive guns and I'll let someone, if they'd like to, you'd let someone shoot them. I would gladly test out any guns anybody has anytime. So, you just let me know. I have vacation coming up in a few weeks. So, just let me know. Reese says he buys enough ammo to be considered in the industry. Oh, I didn't know that was one of the prerequisites. So that's pretty cool. Affordable Armory. I can do Indy, not too far of a drive. Yes, sir. That is true. Indy should be very close for you. Like, I'm trying to think, probably maybe 6 hours. That'd be my guess for you. So that's not bad at all. Cowboy Jeff, is that my J cup you're drinking out of? This could be yours. This could be yours. You could have a Jenny J cup right here for the low price of $30. I'll send you one. I love this cup. I use it all the time. And I hate even like taking the time to wash it because, I just want to drink out of it. And yes, just ice water tonight. Everybody can see, just ice water. But in case you haven't seen it, because I know I do have some new people on here, it's hard to see, but this is that's the 1911 breakdown right there. And then on the other side, it says Jenny J 1911 with the YouTube logo because, just in case you forget where you can see me. That way you're drinking out of your cup and someday you're like, where was that Jenny J 1911 stuff at again? Oh, yeah, on YouTube. That's right. We'll have to go check out YouTube and watch some Jenny J videos. Yes, Jeff, this is This is your, if you want, you know what? If you want this dirty one, I'll just send it to you. I won't even bother to wash it. I'll dry it out and I'll send it to you. But since it has Jenny J germs on it, Jenny J germs, there you go. And since it has Jenny J germs, you know, I can charge you extra for that, right? It's like I could sell that on eBay. I'll just sell it on eBay. Be like, there you go. You want Jenny J germs? It's gonna be at least $45 because I have 45 ACP to feed. Let's see. So Bending Ballistics is asking me when I'm gonna come and shoot at his range. I don't know, but that's a good question. Hey, Vanessa Kitty, good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Ooh, the Nebo. I don't know what Nebo is, but Yeti mug holder that lights up. Handy. That's cool. Yeah, that's super cool. That would actually be really, because I always keep this on my nightstand every night because it usually has ice still in it in the morning. And so, yeah, if I could add that to this thing, like with a light on it, oh, that'd be really handy. I gotta find me one of those. Reese 1911 is made out of peanut butter and chocolate. That's my favorite combination, peanut butter and chocolate. Most ice cream, my favorite ice cream has always peanut butter and chocolate. So I used to actually, back in my fatter days when I ate a lot more ice cream than I do now. I used to eat ice cream. I would take peanut butter and like scoop out like 3 or 4 tablespoons of peanut butter, put it in the bowl, melt it in the microwave, put the ice cream and the hot fudge on. Ugh, delicious. And it'd be like vanilla ice cream. So, you know, but yeah, peanut butter and chocolate. I love that combination. And I know so many people that say they don't like chocolate and peanut butter together. What? I don't understand that. That's just like, that's un-American. I mean, peanut butter and chocolate combination, that's an American thing, I hear. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe some of y'all out there don't like peanut butter and chocolate, but I don't know how you cannot. I just don't know. Reese, you used to live in Louisville, not too far from Indy. Nope, that is true. It's right there on the border. So I have been through there lots and lots of times. Yeah. Yes, Jeff. So, okay, my member, Cowboy Jeff, is now Cowboy Jeff 1911. That's awesome. And Critter is now Critter 9A cheap ass RIA 1911. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, this is, you know, you guys crack me up. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That just, y'all have made my night now. Y'all have made my night. Okay. Dominion DS. Is that how you say it? Dominion DS? Dominions? Dominion DS, I'm assuming. Chocolate and peanut butter, simply heavenly. Yes, exactly. That is so true. Yeah, that's, I don't think they're puppy chow. Oh my gosh. My girls will just scarf down puppy chow. If you guys don't know what puppy chow is, which I don't know how you wouldn't, but puppy chow is basically Chex Mix. You gotta use corn Chex so it's the right size and texture. Corn Chex, peanut butter, chocolate, butter, and powdered sugar. And oh my goodness, it's delicious. So if you have never ever had it, you got to have it. Reese is thanking me for pronouncing Louisville correctly. I told you I am all about pronouncing things correctly. That's why seeing Dominion DS, I hope that I'm saying that right, because I don't like to mispronounce things. Oh, yes, he said, yep. Okay, good. Woohoo. Oh, Roland. No, Roland. No, you don't have to change your name. Yeah, I mean, if you want to change it to 2011, that's fine, but 1911 actually works better. It's okay. So it's okay. Leave your name just like that. Oh, Drew Bradley, you don't like peanut butter and chocolate? You don't like them together. Oh, you know what? I won't judge you, Drew. I won't judge you at all. No judgment here, because you know what? You know what I don't like? I don't like blueberries. Ugh, hate blueberries. Lots of nights spent at the dinner table in my house when I was a kid. My mom would make fresh blueberry muffins, knowing darn well I don't like blueberries. She'd make those blueberry muffins, and then she'd make me sit there and eat them, and I would gag the blueberry muffins. I just, couldn't stand it. And, love my mom, love her cooking, didn't like blueberry muffins. So now y'all know I don't like blueberries. I don't like bananas. Blueberries and bananas. No, I won't. I just will not eat them. Won't eat them. Vanessa Kitty is challenging me. Okay. So she said, now it disappeared. Pronounce. I'm going to say Leominster, Massachusetts. I don't know. That's just how my brain is telling me that should be pronounced. So I don't know. You'll have to tell me. Peanut butter cookie form into cone and cupcake tin. Fill with chocolate filling. Bake. Enjoy. Yes. Oh, Vanessa Kitty, that is a great idea. Drew Bradley, my lady likes that I don't like chocolate and peanut butter. I think it means more for her. Your lady is a very smart lady, Drew. Peanut butter and chocolate. You cannot go wrong. How is the Ruger, the guy that sold it to you at the store in Hazelwood? Oh, yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. I had to think way back. Okay. So Dominion DS, since I'm pronouncing that right. Oh my gosh. Now I'm totally making a connection. Okay. You're the guy that sold us the Blackhawk. Yes. Okay. Now I totally. Yes, we love the Blackhawk. It is, so you guys all know, most of you know that one of our revolvers that we have is the Blackhawk, and it is the convertible Blackhawk. So it is a 357 with a convertible to 9mm. And right now it still has the rubber grips on it. We're actually looking for some wood grips, but we're kind of particular about our wood grips on our revolvers. We're a little traditional like that. So yes. So thank you. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that you remembered me and selling that to me. And that's so cool. I should say my husband and me, because we were both there. But yes, we love it. We absolutely love it. And it's funny because, that's one of the guns in our regular rotation. When people ask me, what's your favorite gun to shoot? I'm like, ooh. I mean, the Blackhawk is definitely one of them. I'll be like, oh, I love the Blackhawk. And then I'll be like, no, I love the 686-4. No, I love my 1911. It just depends on what I'm shooting. But we love the Blackhawk. It's very smooth shooter. We do all of our own reloads for that one too. And so, lots and lots of fun. And actually, that Blackhawk is the one, if you all remember the video, the video that I made where I was wearing the cowboy hat, And you saw my impressive roping skills at the beginning of the video where the rope lassos the target and pulls in it, like yanked on the target, and the target fell over. Okay. So that wasn't me. But anyway, that's what happens when you're married to somebody that knows how to do that. So I made the video with me wearing that black cowboy hat, and I had the rope over my shoulder, and I shot down all of the steel targets, and that was the Blackhawk that I was shooting in that video. So that was up at Passaw Park in Barrie, Illinois. And yeah, totally. You know what? We need to go out. I haven't gotten to shoot that one in a while. We need to go out to the range tomorrow and shoot that one. That's such a fun gun to shoot. You guys ever do that? Like, you haven't shot a particular gun in a while, and then you're like, oh man, you start thinking about it, and you're like, I got to go shoot that. Yeah, I have to get out to the range and shoot that. So, okay, that's my goal. That's my goal for by the end of this weekend, I will have shot that Blackhawk again. So let's see. I want to get to my last comments here because it's past my bedtime and I need to go to sleep. Well, I was about to start reloading then too, and told me you did. Yes, that's right. Yep, Dominion DS. Yep, we talked about the reloading. That's true. And Dominion DS, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please go on and do so, because you will automatically be entered into my 5,000 subscriber drawing to win a Dillon RL 550C reloading press. All you have to do is be a subscriber to Jenny J 1911. So, all right. So I am, sleep is overrated. Reese says, I guess I don't get to go to bed tonight. Cowboy Jeff, oh, fake. No way. All edited. No, I never. All of my videos are completely in raw form, never edited. All exactly what you see. I never edit anything out. All right, guys. Well, anyway, this was kind of just a, nothing night. We didn't really hit anything too serious. I did get some more 9s reloaded, but other than that, there's not much to say tonight. We just had a nice relaxing night talking and chatting. So thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Pass on the information about this channel. And let's get those 5,000 subs so that I can give one of you this awesome Dillon press. And you can start reloading and saving money and storing your own ammo. Yay! All right. So I hope you all have a great rest of your week. I look forward to talking to you all again soon. Good night.